Hey guys, it's Dave. Welcome back to DJM Media. Today we're going to be looking at the Neewer something. No one really knows how to pronounce it. We're going to be looking at some of their rod systems, and we're going to be turning my current rig into a shoulder rig. So be sure to stay tuned. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at some Neewer. No one knows how to pronounce it. I just said that, but it's true. No one really knows how to pronounce it. I'm just going to say Neewer because that's easier. We're going to be looking at some of their rod systems today, and these are modular systems for creating camera rigs, and you can find these on the very cheap end on Amazon or other places. They're significantly cheaper than things from like Small Rig or higher professional rigs or rig systems. So today we're going to be looking at some of their stuff, and right here is my current rig. So we have 15mm rods down here. This is where the camera gets put on. And down here is the tripod connector, right there. I need to take that off. That's a 3/8 to 1/4 inch, whatever. Need to take that off. We also have a mat box up here. Simple mat box. And it's connected using 15mm rails. Now, this is great, but I needed more. And the reason why I need more is because the camcorder I use is a Canon Vixia HF-G20, which you can check out a review of by clicking the link in the description. The main problem with this camera, at least for me, is that the only sort of accessory mount that it comes with is Canon's proprietary mini advanced shoe. Now for their stuff it works nice because it can provide power and data between their stuff, so you can put microphones and lights and things like that, but it only supports Canon's proprietary accessories. Now you can get adapters to a cold shoe, which I actually am using right now to mount my microphone receiver. I'm using a Rode Link receiver right here. But it's very wobbly, and because the mini advanced shoe is so small, everything that you put into it on an adapter just wobbles all over the place. It sucks. So I'm going to be outfitting this right here, turning it into a shoulder rig, and providing me a lot more places to mount some accessories on it. So what we got here is we have a nice big box there, smaller box, and an even smaller box. So I guess let's start with the big box. Let's start with the big stuff. So this, I believe, is the shoulder pad. Now you can get pre-made kits, fully assembled shoulder kits from them, but I already had some of their equipment. I wasn't going to throw out 80 bucks for one of those when I already had some of the stuff. So I just bought the pieces that I need. So let's open this up right here. If I can figure out how on earth to do that. There it goes. Okay, oh, this is actually not what I was expecting it to be. This right here are the handles. Okay, let's take these out of the bubble wrap. Getting caught on everything possible. All right, so this is what you get. These handles are pretty grippy, and they're actually not really bendy or flimsy, so that's nice. That was the one thing I was worried about, is that the handles would be kind of flimsy. And here we have the rod connector. I thought I ordered the red ones. Whatever. They come in red or blue. So you can see what we're going to do is we're just going to loosen this here. Do it. Yikes. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to tilt it up here. That way we can actually slide our rods into it. So let's do that down here. Tighten that. Tighten that. All right. Still looks a little bit off, but this is looking pretty good. I'm okay with that. Let's tighten this up a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now we have the shoulder, not the shoulder, we have the handles. Moving on, we're gonna go to, I think these are the rods. Now, you saw I did have some rods, but they were by no means long enough. Oh, my mic is falling down. Sorry about that. Now, the rods I have are by no means long enough, so we have to get some more. So here we are. Okay, they come in these sort of foam things. I was gonna give these guys points for recyclable material, but they're losing a little bit of, losing some points here for using this not very nice foam stuff. Yeah, it just rips and gets everywhere. So let's just throw that in the box. Okay, so here are the rods. Is this it? Is that all we get? I thought we got 2 sets of rods. What? I thought for sure we got 2 sets of rods, not just 1. Oh, I'm a tool. It's right here. I'm a complete and utter idiot. It's right here. Yeah, it did come with 2 rods. I just... God, I hate this stuff. When you break it, it just shatters and it just goes everywhere. It's absolutely nasty. Let's see if I can take this off a little bit nicer. Do I have scissors? I do. Look how prepared I... Whoop! Yeah, this is a much more unedited video than the last one is. You can see we're having some on-camera blunders and stupid stuff. This is a new channel for me. Don't worry, the whole channel will not be like this, so do not worry. But for live unboxings, I think it's a little bit more justified. Okay, here's one. And let's get the other one here. Jeez, this... Okay, Neewer, you could have really packed these better. For real, though. This is just awful. I mean, look at this. There's probably a much easier way to do it. And I'm just a complete moron and don't know how. Alright, there we go. Rod number 2 safe. So now, I think we're just gonna put these together here. Here's 1. And here is 2. As you guys can see that. My mic keeps dipping. I apologize for that. I'm using the Rode Link mic. They're not really made to be used on a t-shirt, I think. Okay, and finally, this I think is the shoulder pad. Now, one problem I am worried about is the weight, because this shoulder pad, here it is, really has no weight to it. It's pretty light. Oh, it seems to fit nicely. I saw some reviews where they were saying this thing smelled horrible. Not that bad. So we're gonna take off the blue cap here. Whoa. And we're gonna slide it right in. There are some pre-made holes. Okay, we're gonna put the cap on the end here. So there we go. That looks like that. And we're gonna do it with this side too. So take that off. Slide it in. There we go. And put the cap back on. These caps are plastic. And, you know, I guess they'll work. We actually need to take these off again because we have to slide the handles through. Okay, so the next thing to do, I think, is to take off... Oh, my computer went to sleep, but that's okay. We're going to take off the rails from here. There's the mat box, came right off. I have to admit that the 15mm standard system is quite nice because you can basically do whatever you want with it. So here are the old rods, which are the same length as half of the long rods here. So yeah, no way those would have fit. Okay, so we're gonna do it, I think this way. So let's get those through. Loosen those up a little bit. Try to get them through. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's on there. We'll just tighten it down somewhere for now. This is already looking pretty good, actually. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is the mat box. So let's get this guy in here. Just loosen these that way. There we go. There we go, mat box is going on. Mat box is on. Let's tighten this down, and looks like we have plenty of room. I was worried that we weren't gonna have enough room for everything at the end here, but it looks like everything is gonna be okay. So now we're gonna attach the handlebar. Are these loose? No, they are not. That would have been difficult. All right, let's get those on. Well, let's do that. Tighten that down. Whoa. We'll tighten that down. Okay. Now, one thing I noticed is that the rods at the end here are not even. So we're just going to loosen this one side here. Let's try to get it even. There you go. Now let's put the caps back on. Something else that's coming in the mail tomorrow are actually some 15 millimeter rod to cold shoe mounts, so that I can actually attach everything I need. And what's also nice about the rod system is that these are all on rods, so you can adjust the length of everything. Okay, so there we are. I'm gonna move this guy forward a little bit, because another concern I had is that the flip out monitor on the camera, I obviously need to be able to see it. So I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to see the monitor, so I'd have to get an external monitor, and those can be pretty expensive. But it looks like it's actually pretty good. So here it is. Let's put it on here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And the monitor will be right here. So it will actually, this will actually be pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. And what's nice is I can mount it to a tripod right here. So I can easily, and I can leave the tripod plate on, because I have a Ravelli tripod that has a plate system. I can leave the plate on, so I don't have to keep taking it off when I switch from tripod to handheld. So that's pretty awesome. Here, I'll just give you guys one more look at it. Pretty darn awesome. I know, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked this video, please be sure to hit that like button. It really helps out the video and the channel. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this, like camera reviews coming up in the future, some microphones, audio equipment, video equipment, be sure to hit that subscribe button and enable notifications, so that way you know when I upload videos, because I will be doing that quite a bit. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next video.